Alright, this is part 2 of building my 10 by 12 shed. This was the original blueprint that my wife drew up, and unfortunately I got nowhere close to this. Before I built any of the walls, I drew out each one just to make sure I understood where the window or where the door was going to sit, and it really helped me visualize what the wall is going to look like and helped me to not waste too much wood. I started with the back wall just because that was the easiest wall. There was no windows or doors on that one, and I just put each stud at 16-inch spacing intervals, and I used a 3-stud corner. I don't have a good picture or video of that, so just make sure, if you're curious, just Google it. For the front wall, we wanted 2 giant windows, and my wife had this great idea of actually having the windows open like doors. So I spent a lot of time planning, probably more time planning than actually building this wall. But relatively simple build for this one, just 3 stud corners and then a big header across the top. I'm using a Metabo framing nail gun with 3 1/8 inch nails. And I was able to get that nail gun through one of the specials at Lowe's for $100, which is pretty nice. The right wall, we just had 1 window to put in there. And by the way, all these windows we got from someone who was remodeling their house. They put up a post on Facebook Marketplace to just get rid of their windows for free, and we swooped in and got probably about 15 windows for free. So good reminder to always check Facebook Marketplace for used stuff. For the left wall, I'm just putting 1 sliding door in there. The next thing I started working on were headers. A good rule of thumb is if you are trying to fill a 6-foot gap, use 2x8s. And if it's an 8-foot gap, then use 2x10s for those headers. And in the middle of the header, I just put some plywood in there just to get the width exactly correct. I used 3-inch screws for screwing the walls together and into the foundation, but did not screw into the bottom plate where the doors are going to be, because I will be cutting those out when I install the doors. I also checked that each corner was level before I screwed the walls to each other. Next, I installed the headers and the studs above the headers. That's everything I can think of for framing my 10 by 12 shed. If you have any questions or need me to clarify anything, leave a comment below and I will respond. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the windows that I turn into doors. One more thing I forgot to mention earlier, I added a double plate to the top. Also, you can see the rafter for the roof that I am planning on, just seeing how long I want the roof to overlap on the front.